Loose hips, sink ships?
Loose hips, sink lips.
So, that's the original Lion-O.
Yeah. Made by the LJN Corporation.
Oh, nice. And that's the red...
Red hair.
Red hair and red
We have the
fist.
orange hair one, too, somewhere.
Somewhere.
Over here, yeah.
And holy crap, this is the new one, right?
Sorry, here's the orange. Here's the orange hair one, if you need to see a comparison.
Oh, wow. His hips don't lie.
Thank you, Shakira. Yeah, so there's both versions. I prefer the red hair, but...
Which one was more screen accurate?
I think red.
Yeah.
So...
So...
This is our review of the new Matty Collector Thundercats Classics, the answer to Master of the Universe Classics, which is embroiled in quite a bit of controversy right now, I think.
Is it embroiled?
It's embroiled.
Is that like... That sounds delicious. Is that...
Like
can meat be embroiled?
Like an embroiled rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Super 7 basically bought the... Or not bought, but they're taking over for Matty Collector and Digital River. And they do not have the license right now to make the
I know.
figures,
So
we don't know for sure if we're going to get more than the original prototypes that they've shown us. But at least we got a Lion-O. And that one is yours. That's Brian's personal Lion-O.
it came to my house.
We're so
Mikasa.
sorry for posting pictures of it. We just wanted to do a quick review of it. This is not for sale right now. We weren't able to get extras because they sold out too fast, and I got stuck in traffic. So, sorry.
Sorry.
I tried. You guys could have bought them too, but I wasn't able to buy extras. So yeah, just came in the day before yesterday, I think, right? Maybe Tuesday or Monday.
Couple days
Monday
ago,
or Tuesday that came in. We just haven't had a chance to review it yet, so just trying to show you the other. I'm not going to show you the 3 3/4 Thundercats crap they made because I hate it so bad. But this is the 6-inch stuff they made. They made a really good Lion-O. But I don't have him. He's sold out. So just trying to show you the comparisons on these with the vintage one. So now that you've seen it, we'll probably move these out of the way. Should we crack it open and take a look?
Yes. Free the toys, as Rachel would say. So I do like the packaging.
We'll get to the packaging, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
we can do
okay.
that.
We'll
We
get
can
to
do
it.
that right now too.
I could just
we
talk
can do it
about
right
it
now. Sorry.
while you're talking about it.
You want me to turn it around so you can talk about it? Oh, you want me to turn that around?
So I like that the SDCC exclusive, which ended up not being really. I don't even think they had it in San Diego, but the Wile E. Cat and Wile E. Kit that we reviewed previously, I like that this fits right in with that. It also looks like if you bookended all the characters that we hope we're going to get, they would, you could sit them on a shelf and it would look cool like that.
I think I'm going to grab the Masters of the Universe Classics He-Man and just show people how the articulation compares.
Yeah, but I liked this packaging.
Right
it's
here.
very consistent, like I said, with the SDCC Wile E. Cat and Wile E. Kit. I love that Thundercat logo in the background. I like that it's just like a big window box. I guess there are some similarities to the Filmation He-Man packaging, but it's very unique. Like
it's way better
to its own line.
Yeah.
I love this Sword of Omens embossed in the window here. It's very cool. Very cool. So, I mean, at least the packaging, I think they did amazingly well.
So here he is loose, freed from his plastic
hair
prison.
is very... Kind of reminds me of Carrot Top a little bit.
Flowing,
like on a windy day in
definitely.
Vegas.
His hair reminds me of a wildfire.
Holy crap, look... Yeah, look at the build. It's very much like... The arms are definitely the same as He-Man's, right?
Yeah. So this He-Man has a different head, just if anyone wants to make a smart comment. I have the Ular head on the way, but... You can still see the same articulation is consistent between the two. I mean, the exact same POA is on these two figures.
What does POA stand for?
It's a point
of what?
It's a point of articulation.
Oh, okay.
He's got the Sword of Omens, just like E-Man has the Sword of Power, and I don't think this comes off, does it?
Well,
it doesn't feel like it comes off. Oh, it comes off like a hand accessory. So he does have extra hands, so you can put a regular hand on him, and he has the.
Good. Yeah, I was going to say,
Sword of
like,
Omens.
the sword should grow, right?
So the sword is that size when it's in the paw, but that
Paw?
Paw? Isn't it a cat's paw?
Yeah.
Is that the paw of
What's going on with his eye? Is that... that one eye looked a little bit like extra mascara.
That's where you could put one of the 2 spare hands on him. He also has it right there on his hip. That does come off.
Does he put his hand up on his hip?
When you dip, we dip, and he dips. But you can see that comes off right there. He's got the same... I mean, it's very, very much in that the Masters of the Universe classics are well made, well loved. Mm-hmm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mm-hmm. So it's very much the exact same style of figure. Like, if this was a Masters of the Universe classics figure, it would be that. So I like it. Obviously, it's sculpted by the 4 Horsemen, just like the Masters of the Universe classics figures are. I mean, the same foot articulation, the same, abdomen articulation. Exactly the same.
Yeah, this is great. I would love to see... Hopefully see...
Whoa! Would you like to see him fall over?
The rest of this line.
Okay. So the last thing I would say to compare to the Masters of the Universe classics...
Wow, he made shorter.
He is, yeah. He's a little short for a Stormtrooper. Is the accessories. So to compare the Sword of Omens to He-Man's sword, I think they're both pretty cartoon accurate in that...
One has more girth and one has more length.
Oh, we're talking about... Oh, okay. Lion-O's has a lot more detail to it, but that sword had a lot more detail to it. But it's definitely better. I mean, that is the Sword of Omens. So if you're a Thundercats collector, I mean, this is as good as it's going to get. A Matty collector, 4 Horsemen sculpted Lion-O.
What if you're a Carrot Top collector? Would this also be something that you want?
This is also the figure for you, and he has tons of things for prop comedy that you can use.
That's pretty good.
But it's pretty good, man. It's, consistent with the 80s one. The Sword of Omens, obviously, way better. You see the paws.
Oh, man, they're almost the same height.
So it's cool, man. I really, really like it. I think this figure is going to be really popular.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened with the Filmation He-Man.
Yeah.
And, man.
We put a Filmation He-Man up at auction to where we didn't even determine the price.
Wasn't our fault.
And it went for over $150. So, and that's a figure that just came out a few months ago. So I don't think he'll get to be that ridiculous, but he'll definitely go up in price. So if you have an opportunity to grab one, grab one.
If you did grab one, good for you.
Grab more. It's awesome, man. I love it. The articulation is so freaking good. I mean, you can pose him,
Can we do the kick test?
The Obali kick test?
Oh, that's a pass.
Is that a pass? If he can kick you in the eyebrow?
That is a freaking pass.
So, it's a great figure, very posable, very photogenic if you like to do action figure photography. The details are right. Paint sculpt's on point. I don't see any errors in the paint. This is definitely a...
So they didn't phone it in, even though they were handing over the reins.
No, Mattel's pretty good about that as far as the paint apps go. Unless you're talking about... Well, I guess now that I think about it. Never mind. It's definitely... I was thinking of the Mattel stuff that's like released at the stores. Thunder. Like I know the DC stuff had some paint app issues. But this is awesome, man. It's definitely...
I love it. I think I see the shot that's going to go on the
if you like Thundercats, if you're a child of the 80s, this is a must-get.